Imagine a single teaspoon of sugar suddenly weighing as much as a massive mountain. That would be impossible here on Earth, but it's actually a reality in far-off corners of the universe. There are dead stars out there that have turned into super-dense masses where matter collapses in on itself in a mind-blowing way. So what's the deal with these stars? And how does just a spoonful of them end up being heavier than Mount Everest? It all starts with a massive star that's at least 8 times bigger than our Sun. This star burns bright for millions of years, then suddenly runs out of fuel. As a result, the core of the star collapses under an absolutely massive amount of weight. This collapse triggers a massive explosion called a supernova. The outer layers of the star blast out into space, while the core just keeps collapsing at a terrifying speed. If the mass of the core is big enough, it turns into a neutron star. Basically, the protons and electrons transform into neutrons. Just like that, the star becomes a massive ball made of nothing but neutrons. A neutron star's diameter is only about 20 kilometers, but its mass is equal to that of the entire Sun. For example, if you compressed the Sun like that, it would end up being the size of a small city. This insane density means that matter there is compressed in a way that's totally hard to believe. A neutron star is actually billions of times denser than any metal on Earth. Plus, the atoms themselves have been completely smashed to pieces. If you took just one single teaspoon of this stuff, it would weigh about 1 billion tons here on Earth. That's pretty much the same as the weight of Mount Everest. It would be like holding an entire mountain in the palm of your hand. To visualize that number, 1 billion tons is basically the weight of every single human being on Earth combined. There are 8 billion people alive right now, and their total weight is around 500 million tons. So that one tiny teaspoon weighs twice as much as the entire human race. This supermaterial is called neutron matter, and it's the toughest stuff in the entire universe. Its strength actually beats out steel by millions of times. If a piece of it fell toward Earth, it would slice right through the planet like an arrow cutting through paper. The gravity of a neutron star is so massive that it actually warps time and space around it. If you were to stand on its surface, your weight would hit billions of tons. That basically means your body would be instantly crushed into a super thin layer. Neutron stars spin at absolutely insane speeds, reaching hundreds of rotations every single second. For example, some of them pull off 700 spins in just 1 second. That is literally hundreds of times faster than your kitchen blender. This rapid spinning sends out intense radio pulses that reach all the way to Earth. We call these stars pulsars. They're basically like cosmic lighthouses, flashing with an incredibly steady rhythm. If a neutron star gets close to another star, it starts pulling matter right off it. This leads to some pretty violent X-ray bursts. Eventually, the two of them could even merge together and form a black hole. There are these rare neutron stars called magnetars that have an insanely powerful magnetic field. If you were to get within 1,000 kilometers of one, that magnetic field would literally wipe the data off every single credit card on Earth. Even crazier, the atoms in your own body would start to stretch and distort. So we can see that the universe holds materials that completely blow away everything we thought we knew about density and weight. Just think about it. One tiny teaspoon weighing as much as a mountain, and a star the size of a city that weighs as much as the entire Sun. It really makes you stop and think about how mind-blowing and vast our universe actually is.